All right, let's talk about the management panel next. So right next door to the fridge is the management panel. Couple of things on here. Okay, so this is your generator clock, how many hours you've got on the generator, and this is the generator. If I want to start up the generator, I would push and hold on the stop button until that red light comes on. What that does is it primes the generator with fuel so I can start it. Next, I would push and hold on the start button until I actually physically hear the generator running and staying running. So I'm going to do it now. Okay, I don't know if you hear that in the background, but it's now running. And this light stays solid. If this light flashes for something, for some reason, there's an error somewhere, and you would stop it and try again. All right, so the generator's running, and what that does, it will give me 30 amp power throughout the RV, but it's not instant. It takes about 60 seconds. You hear a beep, and then how you know that it's truly working, and a clue, is the light on the timer of the microwave will come on. So, oh, did you hear that beep? So now let's look at the microwave, and now the timer's on. So now with the generator on, okay, we now have power going to the outlets, and we can use other parts of the RV now as if were plugged into shore power. So one area we can now use is the air conditioners on the roof. So we would just go here to the thermostat, and now we would turn it on, and I can hear it right now, and the air conditioner is running. All right, what else on the management panel? So we've got a few other options here. We've got these you'd use a lot. It says gray, that's gray water. Gray water means anything that comes out of the sink in the kitchen, or the shower in the bathroom, or the sink in the bathroom. Black means anything that goes down the toilet. Okay, that's a big one. We'll talk more about that. Fresh means how much fresh water you have on board. Where this might be particularly useful is, let's say you're traveling and you've got an 8-hour drive ahead of you, but you're going to need the bathroom, or somebody wants to use the sink, then you'll need fresh water on board because you're not connected by a hose because you're driving. So when you're using, so right now you can see I'm pressing it and I've got 1/3 of a tank of fresh water. So, but when I come here, do you see there's not much water coming out? Okay, that is because there's no pressure built up in the freshwater tank. So next I want to push the water pump. When I push the water pump button, you see that light coming on? That says pump. And what that does is it pressurizes the freshwater tank. And when it does that, now when I push this on, oh, okay, it's just sputtering a little bit. There should actually be more water than that coming through. Maybe I haven't done it right. I'll look into that, but when you do that, you should have fresh water coming out. Perhaps, well, since I have 1/3 of a tank, I'll look into the reason why that might be. All right, what else? Battery, that's how strong your batteries are. Your coach batteries were full. We want to keep those at full as well. And LPG means propane gas. So we press that, and it tells us we have 2/3 of a tank of propane. Water heater, that's heats up the water. You have two options. You can have either just propane, that's good for boondocking, or if you're at a campsite, you can have it via electric if you're plugged into shore power. If you're camping and there's a few of you and you want quick recovery of hot water, you can use both, and you would turn them on there. And then finally, the slide extend button. Okay, to use that, you're going to start the engine first. You're going to apply the foot brake, then you're going to come, let's actually do it. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. Okay, I've got the engine running, and have I applied the foot brake? No, I haven't. Okay, when that light says brake, now I've applied the foot brake, and then you wait just about 20-30 seconds, maybe not even that, and what you're going to do is you're going to rock this back and forth until you hear the motor on the slide engage. So let me just do that. Okay, and then it's done it. Now I don't know if you can see this. Let me do it there. You see the slide actually extending, and now I actually have more room here. Alright guys, that's how to extend the slide and an overview of the management panel.